Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're having a look at the WhistlePig 6-year-old rye.
Alrighty, so today we're going to do the WhistlePig PiggyBack. It's called. It's 90 proof, 100% rye, pot distilled rye whiskey. So I thought this was American, just because normally ryes are traditionally like American. It started in America, and that's just normally what they are. But basically, this is Canadian. It's a Canadian, undisclosed Canadian distillery. Who makes the WhistlePig, and
I thought WhistlePig was American.
that's what I'm saying. I thought it was American.
Wait, so they sourced
The brand might be American. I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know in the comments, because this has only just made its way into Australia. Like, as in, like, at a
Dan's.
at like a distribution level that's actually accessible for most people. You might have been able to get it from things like Nick's and specialty stores, but like things like Dan Murphy's and stuff like that, it's only just arrived, and it's just this one. But yeah, so as you can see, we've actually had it for quite a while. We've just only got around to actually reviewing it, mostly because we forgot that we already didn't. It smells pretty mellow, like a little bit spicy, a lot of wood kind of spices coming into it. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like toasty sweetness. It's nice.
Yeah, toasted marshmallows, yeah. I'm still thrown by the fact that it's Canadian.
Because
I never really reached these whiskeys. That's the issue. I go off I kind of try and piece the information together.
Yeah, by listening to me tell you.
But because I've heard so much good things.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised when I first learned it.
Substantial, situated base in America.
I think it might be an American brand. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely...
They must source.
Yeah.
It's Canadian.
Yeah. There was a recent-ish video we did where we found one that was the same, and I can't remember what it was now. And I probably should have brought it up. Yeah, that we figured out that it was actually a Canadian distillery that was making it. But I can't remember what the video was. We'll have to go back and have a look. Maybe? I don't know. It was something that we were like surprised by, and I read that it was the same with WhistlePig when I read about that, and that's how I knew. And then when I did a little bit of research for this one, I was like, it reminded me. But it is weird. Like, it's not what you'd expect. But
it's very sweet rye though. A little bit of spice, but it's not much.
Toasty sweetness, some light like baking spices. They're like mellow spices. They're not green herbal spices. They're more like cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves and stuff. They're like what you would expect from like a Christmas, I don't know, just Christmas tea, a chai almost. Like, I don't know, it's very desserty, I guess.
A chai is actually a really good shout.
Pretty similar on the taste. It's very bourbony for a 100% rye.
I was about to say the almost polar opposite. I was going to say it's like it tastes Canadian. Like it tastes sweet.
It's very sweet,
watery, and
I don't know if I'd say watery, but it does. I'm just saying it doesn't taste like that sharp green vegetal kind of like
it doesn't taste like a generic American rye.
Yeah, it's missing a lot of that. It's definitely rye, but it's a different swing on it. It's not a typical like Knob Creek rye is a lot more kind of like, I mean it's high proof, but it's a lot more punchy and green, I guess, typical rye. Whereas this is a lot more mellow, a lot more sweet, I guess.
I don't know if it's psychosomatic, but I'm getting a little maple now.
It's because it's maybe probably.
It's very sweet, like
it is like a toasty.
Sweetness.
It is a toasty dark sweetness though. So like maple, I could be easily convinced even without knowing that was Canadian. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a very sweet whiskey. I reckon this at a high proof would be nuts. I reckon it'll be really good.
It would be.
I reckon it'd be really,
what
really
is it?
good.
45.
So it's fine, but I just think it would be one of those ones where it would like really kick with a lot of like
distilled,
oily. Yeah, like, and you can tell it's quite oily and dense. It's not missing like those oils. I like it. I wish there was a lot more options in Australia when it comes to WhistlePig. But hopefully now that we are seeing this one, we'll see more and more. It's probably just their distribution finally reaching us. 2 decades after every other country. But that's pretty normal for us. So we're kind of used to it.
What are the other ones? Because I've never heard of the PiggyBack. I've heard of...
No idea.
Actually, I don't know.
No idea.
I just know WhistlePig.
That's what I mean. I know the brand, but that's as far as it went because we hadn't gotten anything else. But yeah, hopefully their distribution just keeps improving. We get more and more of their stuff because I do want to try it. This is nice.
Are they all rye?
I'm pretty sure it's a rye company. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, it's like all rye. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's rye. Yeah, it's super sweet. I mean,
I'd like to
it's
see
very
this,
desserty,
as you said, higher proof.
Yeah.
And aged longer.
Yeah.
Maybe like a
10 years
8 to 10
at
would
a
be
50 to 55%. I reckon would be nuts.
55 base.
I reckon it'd be really good.
Bit more barrel char.
It could be super sweet, but it would have that just insane density, and like I feel like the fruits would come through stronger as well, so it'd be like really desserty. But this is a very sweet rye, like even as it is. So look, it's enjoyable. I like it. It's enjoyable, but it is different.
Would you prefer Knob Creek over this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so would I.
But I prefer Knob Creek over a lot of different like alcohol. A lot of different whiskeys.
What's Rittenhouse?
Again, that is like one of my top like ryes. If you just like a base
I would put this over like
Wild Turkey. I put it over Wild Turkey. 100%.
Put it over. There's one that I just can't think
of.
Masterson's, I'd put it over.
Was that right?
Yeah, Masterson's right.
Okay.
And
but yes, I agree.
You put it is alright. I'm not doubting me. But yeah, Knob Creek and definitely. I'd probably rank Rittenhouse slightly above it, not very high though, for me.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, let us know what you know about WhistlePig, what you think about WhistlePig. We're going to try and get some more of their stuff, assuming that they up their distribution. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode over in the whiskey, leave us a like and see future episodes from us. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we'll see you next one. Cheers.